Welcome back to Make Your Video Your Business. Today I'm joined by my friend, Lucy Noonan.
Hi.
Hi. It's been ages since I've seen you.
I
know, long time. Talk to me a bit about Atomic, where you find yourself right now. Why do you think it's been so successful 4 years down the track? Because you've got a little bit of hindsight now.
Yeah, I think I led with heart. I think it's probably the first one is I was so passionate about making it a success. So I did put in the hard graft.
Yeah.
But I think probably 18 months into having Atomic. So when I first launched, it was just me in my bedroom. I suddenly realised and could see kind of signs of burnout because I was just working so incredibly hard, and realised that I was a single point of failure in everything because I was doing everything from the valuing to the packaging up, doing the invoicing. Like, I did everything, and I needed other people, and I needed to know that I needed to start working more on the business and do things that I enjoy, that I'm passionate about, that I'm good at, and bring other people in. So we're now a team of 6, which is just, it sounds really weird to say that because I never set out to have a team. We've just moved offices for the 3rd time. We've now completed on 2 multi-million-pound deals. We've got another 2 we're about to launch. We've got our most level of instructions for September this year.
So what do you think you've learned from some of that? That sort of recruitment process, that kind of, I don't like to use the term like wastage, but that kind of like testing and things not quite working. What do you think's taught you, I guess?
Yeah, it got to about a point though 4 months ago where I was really pissing the team off because I was either in the office or I was out and about, and I was trying to juggle project managing people. I was saying, can you just chase this? They were like, we can't work like this. So January was a bit of an epiphany moment because I went to have like my health check where they do all of this. I remember my metabolic age was 58.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my dear God, if I'm going to continue like this, I want to see my daughter, grow up, and I want to actually enjoy my life. Like I absolutely love what I do, but actually I think I suddenly realised that I'd stopped seeing my non-industry friends because they didn't really understand what was going on. I couldn't really talk to them about it. I've really worked hard now to look after myself. So I have Tuesday mornings now, so I don't get into the office till 11 o'clock.
Nice.
And I don't get into the office until 11 o'clock on a Friday morning. And although it's only 11 o'clock, for me, that is a massive step forward. And I don't work on a weekend. I'm trying really hard not to, because I did 6 days a week before. Do you know one of the best things that I ever did was I turned my voicemail off?
Yeah, you did that a while ago.
That's honestly one of the best things I've ever done.
Yeah.
Because there was one day where I came out of a meeting and I think I had 16 voicemails. 16. Yeah. And it would have taken me over an hour just to listen to those, to then write it all down. And my coach at the time just says, turn it off. I was like, I can't do that. She was like, if it's important, they'll text you, they'll WhatsApp you, or they'll call you back. Yeah. Everyone keeps saying to me, you just seem a lot more mellow now. And I'm kind of just got to that point where I'm like, I've actually set out to prove something.
Yeah.
I've proved it.
Yeah.
I've now done, some significant, for us, the biggest deal for us was Keaton's.
Yes.
The biggest agent in East London.
Yeah.
And I think as soon as that one, and Miles and Bar last year, 14 branch agency over in Kent, I think once we did those 2 and people have actually gone, she actually does really know what she's doing. She's not just selling, and we deal with all, we value every client to make a difference.
Single offices.
And so now I'm kind of like, we offer a service and if you don't like that service, that's fine, because there's other brokers that will offer, a very different service to us. And that's why there is competition in the market, which is healthy. But I think now I'm a lot more relaxed because I definitely 100% know what my values are, what my brand is, what our service delivery is, and if that's not for you, that's absolutely fine. But I'm really, quite comfortable now that I've got Atomic to a place that I'm proud of, and it's hopefully will be continuing for a long time to come.
Do you think the next sort of 18 months, 2 years looks like? Are you sticking to what Are you looking at other industries? Are you looking to broaden?
It's a good question. Me and Laura and I spent quite a bit of time last year looking at 2 different sectors to move into, which are very similar in terms of they have the guaranteed residual income coming. We've done the research into that market, and there's definitely an opportunity. But it comes back to the kind of burnout like lifestyle, and looking at the being successful in business doesn't just mean that you've got a higher turnover and more staff and more pressure. And this was one of the things that Peter Rollings actually questioned me at the P, and he's like a legend. I remember the first time I met him, I was pissed, which wasn't helpful. And I woke up the next morning before the academy group and I was like, oh my dear God, I met the guy from Foxton's last night. What did I say? I remember, like, as you know, in my early 20s, I've only been in this industry. I remember like seeing him like with photos with all the minis and everything, and then you're like, oh my God, like he's there and I'm going to be at a meeting with him. But he challenged me. He was like, you know, what are you going to do? Is this a lifestyle business, or is this something that you want to grow into this like multi-billion pound, you know what? And he really pushed me, and I was like, I actually don't know the answers to this. And I think that's something as well over the last 3-4 months that I've really struggled with, because it's like, where do I want Atomic to go? And
it's a difficult question.
It is, yeah. But at the moment, I'm focusing on, you know, making sure that I've got a team where I can work on the business, not always in the business, and I can get a bit of work-life balance back, and then look at maybe different growth avenues. But for me right now, I plan to do, you know, 12 a year 3-4 years ago. And, you know, for me, the success is that I've got a great team. We're doing some great deals. Will I jump into another sector right now? Absolutely not. I need to still focus. We're still young, you know.
What's next for you in a marketing vein? Obviously, you know, what you have done has put you in a market where it's shown you a return on that investment, because you've grown and grown and grown. What's on your agenda for visuals?
I think the last 3 months we've been quiet, because obviously, you know, there's been quite a lot going on within the team and personally. And I think I probably lost my confidence a little bit, which people will think is stupid. But the amount of people that keep saying, I haven't seen another dance recently. And it's like, because I have not had the energy or wanted to be honest. So we're definitely going to start doing more of those soon, because we really enjoy it. It is a fun place to work. Well, I'd like to think it is, and we enjoy it. So we are looking at doing some of the projects, but I'm not going to say anything, because everything we do, we just get copied on at the moment. So I'm keeping that under wraps.
But you're looking to do more visual things.
We are definitely doing a lot more. But I mean, marketing's really changed. Most of the business I got in the first 12 months at least was all on recommendations or people that knew me before, and people really got behind me. And we still have that. But I think that can only take you so far. So we've now invested heavily as well in marketing. So we're looking a lot into AI. We're looking a lot into kind of where we're positioned on search ranks and how we work with our reviews. We also do a lot of traditional marketing. So we do traditional 2020 letters, which is in the estate agency world. When a completion happens, I try and get a thumbs up, obviously, with the seller and the testimonial, and we'll send that out locally. So I don't think, you know, one thing I'm really conscious of is we won't just sit back and go, oh, everyone knows who we are now, so, you know, the business will just come in. And it has changed definitely over the last 6 months in particular, because we have invested in different areas of our focus for marketing, and that has produced a lot of good fruitful leads for us, which we never would have got. But genuinely, I'd say the best source of marketing is for people to see the real us. So the videos that we've done, educational videos, has been fantastic. But I think you don't just stick to one thing. What's your advice for people with video then? Give us 3 tips, 3 Noonan top tips for video content. Be yourself. Don't try and be anybody else. Oh, that authentic's the same thing as being yourself, isn't it? Basically, be yourself. No. Education, I'll try and do something that's a bit different as well. People at first, you know, like, what the hell is she doing? But actually being different, like, we'll get people up to me, are you the girl that does the dancing videos on LinkedIn? And I'm like, yes, I am. But it is unique, and it does get people talking. If you just drone the same things out all the time, I think is important. So making it fun, and then, you know, being relevant. So, you know, we're talking a lot about the tax changes, this thing called BADR, and that is relevant in our, you know, talking about things that everybody talks about is, you know, not going to catch, you know. So I see great estate agents and things that, you know, talk about their local market, and then they're introducing the best coffee shop or, you know, the top 50 streets in their area. That's different because you're targeting your audience that you want. So, you know, for me, you know, we talk about things that is relevant to business owners.
I've got a final question for you.
Go on.
What's your favourite sandwich?
Do you know what? The tuna and red onion.
I mean, it's a classic.
On a baguette. I don't like it though, if there's lettuce in it. I don't like soggy lettuce. So it just has to be tuna and red onion.
Butter?
I could do butter, but not a lot. If it's margarine, big turn off.
Salted? None.
Salted, yes.
Real salted.
Oh my God, real. Have you tried the new M&S butter range? I literally bought every single butter. from M&S. And literally, me and Craig this night on our island.
How do you know if you
getting the crust?
How do you know?
And we're like, literally, this butter on the butter. You can't get any better, can you, with toast and a really good butter?
Lorraine, thanks so much. I wish you continued success.
Oh, thank you.
I'll see everyone in the next.